I see. So when talking to, say, an atheistic crowd, I've seen that in some of your lecture tours. I attended one in person actually when you came to Oxford just before
Oh,
the pandemic, I think. And you tend to use five arguments, I believe. I'm not sure if this is still your approach, but you'd lay out, I think it must have been the Kalam, the fine tuning, and one of the arguments was the resurrection of Jesus. In those
yes.
instances, when you're talking to university students who are oftentimes going to be predominantly atheist, maybe not in the actual lecture theatre, given the kind of talk that it is, but is your approach here something like, listen to these arguments, they should convince you or compel you at least to move slightly more towards Christianity? Or is it more a sense of, well, let me paint this as an intellectually credible position for you, but actually bringing you to Christianity is going to require something else entirely?
Yes, it's the latter. And so if you look at those arguments, Alex, that I present, they begin with great generality. God is the best explanation why anything at all exists rather than nothing. And then it becomes a little bit more specific. God is the best explanation of the origin of the universe. And then still more specific, God is the best explanation of the fine tuning of the universe for intelligent life. And then the moral argument that God is the best explanation for objective moral duties and values in the world, which raises then, of course, the question of our moral culpability before God. And then I end typically with the claim that God can be personally known and experienced.